So this is actually the presentation that follows some of the slides we didn't yet see, and maybe we'll see them later for female hormone therapy, but I find it so important that you know this. So, how to solve problems when you're on female hormone treatment. So basically, there's a delicate balance, as you know, between estrogens and progesterone, and that the clinical signs and symptoms of female hormone deficiency in excess, the complaints a patient has, and the physical signs are the final fix on targeting. So to fine-tune the treatment, this is the most important information, not the lab test. The complaints and physical signs. If it's too much or too low, you'll know it better by looking at the body of the person and listening to the complaints. So, and in generally, estrogens and progesterone have opposite effects. So, estrogens, they stimulate the orthosympathetic nervous system, so they give you a lot of energy, while progesterone calms you down, stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system. Actually, most hormones can be grouped in either stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system or the orthosympathetic nervous system. Psychologically. On the body, it's more a question of fluid retention. Progesterone excretes fluid, estrogen keep fluid in the body. So when to add estrogens and when to add progesterone? Well, you add estrogens when there are estrogen deficiency complaints and symptoms and physical signs. And so basically, what are the psychological complaints that can suggest there's not enough estrogens is constant fatigue is primary. The whole day fatigue, not just in the morning or in the evening, the whole day. Background fatigue, more than before, must make you think there's a lack of estrogen. Then also with a pale face, which is a physical sign of low, there's also permanent fatigue, pale face, in a person who has a pale face, you already have your diagnosis. There are many different causes for chronic fatigue, but the background fatigue is the first thing to think about is a sex hormone deficiency. Estrogen deficiency in women, testosterone deficiency in men. You add, if that happens, it's the whole cycle, you add estradiol from the 5th to the 25th day of the cycle in a premenopausal woman. In a postmenopausal woman, you just increase a bit of dose. But here you add, even if she has a regular cycle, she needs more estrogen. There are often other signs and complaints that confirm it. So, but I just say that's what you do. And if there's a premenstrual and menstrual depression, not enough, good mood, that's a lack of estrogens. And then you look at and you see that the breast is also droopy, she needs more estrogen. So here too, this depression, droopy breast, the pale face, you already have your diagnosis. And often there's all the three here, the trio of constant fatigue, constant depression, low libido, they have the other complaints too. So it's not a complaint that comes alone, but one complaint alone can already orient you in the right direction. And you add estradiol from the 5th to the 25th day of the menstrual cycle. And when you have an estrogen deficiency, you generally have to add in premenopausal women around the 2 milligrams of transdermal estradiol, because that's the one you should give. If there's migraine during menstruation and headaches during menstruation, then it's also an estradiol deficiency, and the mechanism behind this, there's a low brain blood flow, low catecholamines and things like that. But basically, what you need to remember is that it might be sufficient, in some sense, just to give a little estradiol from the 1st to the 4th day of the cycle. Usually they need more estrogens from the 5th to 25th day of the cycle, in a little small dose for the first 4 days, but if the person is not willing to take much things and it's really a big problem, those menstrual migraine, you just can give those first 4 days a small dose of estrogen, and that might be enough. They just put it on the arm here, like a half pump or 1 pump of estradiol. So you add estradiol during the first 4 days of